morning, welcome to day 13 of Vlogmas. It's Monday the 13th of December and thank you so much to everybody who's continuing to watch my Vlogmas videos. I really appreciate it. So it's Monday, as I mentioned. It's quite quiet in the house as we had a busy weekend. It always feels very quiet on a Monday when the children go back to school. And it's their last week in school, so they're quite excited about that. They finish on Friday, I think about 1:30 in the afternoon, so they've got a short day on Friday. So yeah, it should be a nice final week and hopefully they'll have a lot of fun getting up to Christmassy things at school. But it's coming up to about 10:30 in the morning now. I had to dash out straight away after dropping them off at school. So I had a bit of a busy morning whizzing about in the car, but now I'm back and I'm actually due to go out and meet a friend for a walk at 11 o'clock. And we're meeting at a local park and then it's kind of in between both our houses. So we both walk there and then we go for a walk together. And the weather at the moment is a bit iffy. It's been a bit rainy, so I'm not sure how it'll go, but it's just quite nice to get out in the fresh air, I think, even if it's a bit rainy. And it feels a bit safer at the moment with COVID as well. So it'd be really nice to catch up with her and I might try and take you on a bit of the walk. But I thought I'd pop on and share with you what I'm wearing and what Elf was up to. And also I had a slight disaster yesterday, so I thought I'd share that too. Actually, I'll talk about that first. So last night I had my computer, my laptop on the floor, was trying to finish editing yesterday's video. And unfortunately a cup of cold tea got knocked onto my laptop. So yeah, it was a bit of a disaster. Luckily the video had just finished uploading, so I was able to pop it up yesterday's video on my phone. But the laptop, the water went all over the tea went all over the keyboard, and so yeah, don't know what's going to happen with my laptop at the moment. We turned it upside down, popped it in the airing cupboard, and we've got it sort of in a bag with a moisture absorber. So we're doing all we can to hopefully try and save it, but I'm really not sure what's going to happen. So I don't know whether I'll actually be able to get this vlog out this evening, or whether it'll be tomorrow, or maybe it'll be later in the week, or not at all, I don't know. I'm going to turn it back on again this evening because it will have then been 24 hours in the airing cupboard, and just keep my fingers very tightly crossed. So that was a bit of a shame really. But I'm really hoping it'll work, but I just don't know. But anyway, I'm going to carry on anyway, as if it's all fine, and we'll see what happens. So first of all, what Elf was up to in the night. Well, Elf decided to explore into our utility room, and he actually washed a load of baby clothes for the baby dolls. So yeah, he obviously had washed them and he put them in the tumble dryer, and we caught him when he was getting out all the clothes out of the tumble dryer. I'll put a picture up so you can see. As you can see, he had all the babies there with him. I think they were waiting for their clothes back. So my son thought it was quite funny, and my daughter wasn't actually too impressed. She wasn't particularly happy that Elf had been messing with her babies. So yeah, she wasn't very happy with him. So he got a bit of a scolding from her. But that's what Elf was up to today. Hopefully he won't do anything cheeky with her stuff again tomorrow. Now that Elf knows, she's not very keen on that. So that was what he was up to. And then what I'm wearing today, well, it's actually, the weather, although rainy, is a bit milder today. So I've got on, instead of a cosy snuggly jumper, I've got on a sort of jersey top with another top over it. The jersey top is my favourite, the Freya top from the Stretch Book by Tilly and the Buttons, in a black cotton jersey. And I make the size 2. It fits really nicely. It comes together really quickly. It's one of my favourite ones for layering in winter. And then over the top of it, I have got, I've got the pattern here. This top here, it is the cuff top by the Assembly line. And it's a really nice top for woven fabrics. It's got a sort of boxy fit. And the main feature of it is these sort of large elasticated oversized cuffs, which you can kind of see here. That sort of sit sort of partway down above your elbow. And then the fabric is sort of, you cut 2 pieces of fabric for the front and the back, and then you sort of sew a seam down the front, so you can have a bit of fun on this one with colour blocking. And I've made a colour blocked version as well as this version. It's got a boat neckline, and yeah, it's just a really nice sew, and I think the cuffs make it a little bit different. And I've made a few adjustments to my version. I've sort of moved down the neckline slightly because I found it came up a bit high. And what else did I do? Oh, and I also just brought in the neckline slightly because it's quite a wide neck, and I'd seen a lot of people saying that their bra straps showed a bit because it was quite a wide neck. So I just brought in this neckline just slightly. Obviously it doesn't really matter underneath a top like this, but I do wear this just without a top underneath too, so it is nice to know that my bra straps won't be showing after that adjustment. And I made it in this really lovely Lady McElroy cotton lawn fabric with a black base and then these really pretty floral print on. and I got that from Minerva. Both these fabrics came from Minerva, and I'll link them down below. And in terms of the size range on the cuff top, it goes from an extra small to an extra large, and the largest size is for bust 49 inches, waist 45 inches, and hips 54 inches. And I make the extra small, which is pretty much bang on my measurements, and it's designed to be a bit oversized, and I cropped this one slightly so it's a bit more boxy, a bit more cropped. And I'll put up a picture so you can see how it looks on. I really like this combination actually of being able to layer this top up, so it doesn't make it just a summer top, I can wear it through the winter too. It's quite a cosy combination, but I think this kind of adds a bit of a flash of colour on top of my black Freya top. So that's what I'm wearing today. So in a minute I'm going to head off and head out with my friend for a walk. But I thought I'd mention also what I've got planned today. I'm hoping once I've got back and had some lunch to do a little bit of sewing. And what I'd really like to do is sew up my Christmassy cushions. So my zips arrived at the weekend. If you saw my days 11 and 12 of Vlogmas vlog, you'll know I had a bit of a fabric haul arriving, including these zips with it. So I'm going to hopefully sew up these cushions. I've got a red zip and a green zip somewhere. So that should be a nice quick task. The green zip's quite bright compared to the fabric, but it'll be mainly hidden, I think, by the sort of the lips of the kind of fabric over the top, so that should be okay. And I'm hoping also to put a wash on and pre-wash my sweatshirt fabric and also my polar fleece fabric, just so they're ready to cut into whenever I want. I do quite like to put fabrics in the wash quite soon after they've arrived, and I generally have a spreadsheet I keep, then I put on when I've washed them, so I know they're ready to go whenever I want to use them. So I'm planning that, and I'll see how much else I get on with. So I'll say goodbye now, and I will hopefully pop on a bit later to share with you how I'm getting on the sewing front. I would love to fit a bit of sewing in today, because I felt a bit stressed after the whole laptop thing, and I think sewing is so good for the soul, just to help you relax and be a bit more mindful. So I will see you hopefully a little bit later, so I'll say bye now. Bye! Oh, I thought I'd pop on again actually, as I wanted to show you one more thing before I go out for a walk with my friend. So it was my friend's birthday at the weekend, and I've just seen her today and having a chance to give her her present, and I was just about to wrap it up, but I thought you might like to see it because it's quite Christmassy. So my friend's birthday is in December, and she loves all things Christmassy, so she often gets Christmas jumpers for her birthday and that sort of thing. So I had a look online and found some really, really cute earrings to give her, and here they are. They are handmade little mince pie earrings, and I got them from Etsy, and I'll link these down below. They're so cute. But yeah, they're handmade out of polymer clay, and they made them into these little really cute mince pies. They've even got a dusting of sugar on them. So I'm hoping she'll really enjoy them. I thought they were a real bit of fun for Christmas, but I thought I'd share them since it's Vlogmas and they're handmade, and I think they're really lovely. So yeah, I'm just going to wrap those up now, and then I'm going to head out on the walk, and I'll catch you again later. Bye! Hello, it's about 2:30 in the afternoon now, so shortly I'm going to go and collect my children from school, and it's turned into quite a dreary day outside. It's been quite rainy, but I was quite lucky, my friend and I were quite lucky, because we went for a walk for about an hour and it didn't rain too much during that walk, so that was nice. I didn't come home too soggy. But I came home and had some lunch, and I've been doing a little bit of sewing after lunch, and it's been really nice actually. I have found it quite relaxing, so that's been good. And I've made one cushion now, so I thought I'd show you that. Here it is, all sewn up. It's got the zip on the bottom here, so you can see there, and it went in quite nicely, so I'm quite pleased with the finish on that one. And yeah, so that's just been sitting on the sofa. I haven't made the second one because I thought I'd take a break and have a little play around with the fabric scraps with a view to making some little Christmas tree ornaments. So I've got about this much left of each of the fabrics, and I thought I'd make a couple of nice tree ornaments potentially. So I've just been having a play around, and I drafted a little Christmas tree pattern piece with a sort of detachable bottom to have a couple of different options. And I just thought I'd have a little play. So I used some fabric I had left over from making my elf collar. I had some scraps of the green fabric, so I made just a straightforward triangle Christmas tree, and then I also made one with a little bottom on too. You can see they're a bit rough and ready. I haven't finished them properly at the bottom, and I've just wanted to get an idea of the size and whether they'd be okay on the tree and how they look generally. So yeah, I'm not sure which one I prefer. I I asked my husband and he thought the just simple triangle was nicer, just because he thought you wouldn't necessarily be able to see the little base detail when it's hung on the Christmas tree. But I'm going to have a think on it. But yeah, these are just little toiles of the Christmas tree. And once I've decided which one I'm going to go for, I'll take the stuffing back out and use it for the real ones. And I also found when I was having a little rootle around my sort of box of ribbons and elastics and things, I found this really nice sparkly ribbon that I got ages ago from John Lewis, and I thought that would look quite nice if I make a little Christmas tree decoration in this colour and then have a little sparkly ribbon to hang it. So that is my plan. So I'm going to have a little think on what shape to do, and part of me thinks maybe I should just do round ones, but I thought the Christmas trees are quite sweet, so we shall see. But I'm going to now tidy up. I've made a bit of a mess with all my bits of fabric here that you can't quite see, but I'm going to tidy that all up now and get some snacks ready for my children for after school. So I will head off now and then I'll pop on a bit later. What I'm planning to do is my children are going to come home, we'll have a play in the usual, and then hopefully once they've gone up to bed I'm going to turn my computer on and see if it works. And if it does, then I'll get this video edited and put it up a bit later, and if not, then we'll have to go to plan B, which is, I guess, going and taking it to be repaired, which means I won't be able to edit the video. So it might be I'm saying this to you and actually you'll never hear it because the computer's dead, but we shall see. But I'll turn the camera around in a moment so you can see the one cushion on the sofa, and I'll catch up with you a little bit later, so bye. Hello, it's now coming up to 7:15 in the evening and we've had our dinner, and my son and my husband are now currently in the other room watching Match of the Day. They're catching up from the weekend. They really enjoy talking about football together and seeing how different teams have got on, so I've left them to it and I've come in here to turn on my computer. So I've got it down from the loft and I've turned it on and it seems to be working at the moment. Hooray! From what I've read online, it can still die in a couple of days' time because it can take a bit of time for the insides to be fully damaged from the water or tea. But at the moment it is working, which is really great. So what I'm doing is I'm going to upload the videos I've taken from today and get it all edited together and hopefully get it out this evening. It might be a bit late, but it will hopefully be out, so I'm really pleased about that. And as you can see, I've got some kind of comfy evening clothes on now. I'm wearing my Megan Nielsen Jarrah sweatshirt in this icy blue fleeceback sweatshirt from Fabric Godmother, and I've also got my latest pair of Hudson pants on. These are the ones I made in Mind the Maker fleeceback sweatshirting, which is really nice and cozy, and I used the matching ribbing, and I got that from Minerva. I think they've got the full range of colours and there's some really nice colours actually. But I'll stand up so you can see them. They are really cosy because it has gone a bit colder this evening, so it's nice to be snuggly in those. But yeah, that's the True Bias Hudson pants. So I will probably say goodnight now and get working on editing this video. And all being well, if my computer continues to work, it'll be back to normal from tomorrow and I'll have a bit more time to spend doing the videos and editing them and everything. So fingers crossed. So thank you so much for watching this video and I will see you tomorrow, all being well, for day 14 of Vlogmas. So bye.